Welcome to the Liquid Process Systems training video on how to replace filter elements. Over time, as the filter elements become loaded with contaminants, the differential pressure across the filter housing will increase. The filter elements should be replaced when the inlet and the outlet differential pressure reaches 25 to 30 psid. It is important to not allow the differential pressure to exceed approximately 30 psid to prevent filter element collapse. As with any maintenance procedure, be sure to wear your personal protective equipment, safety glasses and gloves, and use a proper lockout tagout procedure where applicable. Do not use compressed air to clean any components during this procedure. It is recommended before starting this procedure that you gather the tools and supplies needed for this task. Step 1. Isolating the filtration system by shutting off the inlet and outlet valves. If your system came with a bypass valve, the main flow will continue through the bypass line where flow can be controlled by throttling the bypass valve. Let the filtration system cool down to a safe temperature before continuing the element changeout process. Step number 2. Relieve the pressure in the filter vessel by slowly opening the upper drain valve and discharging the oil into an appropriate container or piping away. Then open the vent valve located at the top of the filter vessel. Dispose of the drained hot oil in accordance with your company policy and local and federal laws. Step 3. Be certain that the pressure gauges now read 0. Warning: failure to release all pressure in the filter vessel prior to loosening the top closure studs and nuts can result in serious injury or death. Loosen the top closure flange nuts, but do not remove any one single nut until all nuts and studs have been completely loosened and gasket seal broken to be certain that no pressure remains in the vessel. Step number 4. To break the seal and separate the top closure flange from the filter vessel body flange, gently tap in an upward motion on the bottom of the splash guard with a dead blow hammer or rubber mallet. If your filter vessel has a davit assembly, do not use a davit assembly to break the seal. Once the seal has been broken, remove the studs and nuts and lift the lid straight up and off the filter vessel. If your filter vessel has a davit assembly, simply tighten the hand wheel until the splash guard has cleared the top of the filter vessel and then swing the lid to the side. Remove the filter element retainer cap and remove the dirty filter elements from the standpipes. Dispose of filter elements in accordance with your company policy and local and federal laws. Step 5. Remove and inspect the flange gasket. Replace gasket as necessary. Clean and lubricate the flange sealing faces with a light film of heat transfer fluid before installing the gasket. Step 6. Install new filter elements on the standpipes and reinstall the retainer cap. Step 7. Apply a light coat of high-temperature anti-seize compound to the stud and nut threads. Be sure to use only appropriately rated and stamped B7 studs with 2H nuts. Now with the gasket in place and the flange sealing surfaces appropriately cleaned and lubricated, carefully place the flange closure lid onto the top of the vessel, taking care to align the lid with the top of the vessel body flange. Reinstall all studs and nuts hand tight. Using a star crisscross pattern, begin to gradually tighten the nuts and studs. Repeat this star pattern and then use a torque wrench to tighten the nuts to their proper torque. See torque chart in the owner's manual for proper torque specifications. Warning: if the studs and nuts are not tightened to proper torque, leakage and or damage to the sealing surfaces might occur. Step 8. It is highly recommended to lower the operating temperature of the heat transfer system for the following startup process. Close the drain valves so that now all valves are closed except the vent valve. Slowly open the inlet valve to purge air from the vessel through the vent valve. Once a continuous stream of heat transfer fluid is flowing from the vent valve, close the vent valve. Then crack open the bottom drain valve for 30 seconds or so and then close it. This will flush out any residual contaminants that might have been introduced during the filter element replacement. Be sure to collect heat transfer fluid in an appropriate container. Lastly, open the outlet valve, check for any leaks, and monitor the pressure gauges. Congratulations, you have successfully replaced your filter elements. This concludes this training video. Thank you for watching, and please see our website and contact us for more information.